Welcome to the Mirror Moves, where truth cracks entitlement wide open. Today's story isn't just about one wild Karen. It's about identity, justice, and reclaiming what's rightfully yours. Buckle up. My name is Andre Matthews. I'm a cybersecurity consultant, 38, born and raised in Baton Rouge. I just wrapped a 4-day security summit in Denver and was catching a red-eye home to surprise my wife and our daughter after a long work stretch. Little did I know that while I was in a hotel ballroom talking ransomware, a woman I'd never met was standing in my living room, arguing with my wife about who owned the damn house. Let me rewind. 3 years ago, I bought our place in Cypress Springs. A modern ranch-style home with solar panels, double garage, and a wraparound porch. My wife, Camille, a pediatrician, and I chose it because it sat at the edge of a quiet cul-de-sac, with neighbors who mostly kept to themselves. We liked that. There had been an HOA, but it was disbanded a year after we moved in, infighting, mismanagement, the works. Still, one or two legacy members kept acting like they were still in charge. One of them was Loretta, late 50s, blonde-gray perm like whipped meringue, and the personality of a dented chainsaw. We had minor run-ins before, mostly over trivial things like grass height or where my daughter's tricycle was parked. But nothing prepared me for what I came home to. It was a Thursday morning when my Lyft dropped me off. I rolled my carry-on up the driveway and immediately felt off. Our garden gnome was smashed. My wife's hanging plants were gone. And our door, usually locked with smart entry, was ajar. I rushed in, and there she was, Loretta, sitting in our living room on our brown suede couch, sipping a glass of what looked like my $80 whiskey. Camille stood nearby, cradling our toddler Zoe, her face a mix of fury and restraint. Boxes were stacked near the foyer, our boxes. "What the hell is this?" I asked, my voice already rising. Loretta turned like I was interrupting a commercial break. "Who are you supposed to be?" she snapped. "I'm the guy who lives here," I said. "No, you're not," she said matter-of-factly. "This property belongs to the community now. It was repossessed." Camille spoke up. She showed up yesterday with 2 men claiming to be movers. Said she had documents proving she could evict us. "I called you, but your phone was off." I was stunned. "You've lost your mind," I said to Loretta. She smirked. "That's for the courts to decide." Then she pulled out her phone and dialed. "I'm calling 911. There's an intruder in this house. A large black man threatening a single woman and a child." I couldn't believe what I was hearing. Camille looked like she was about to throw the baby monitor at her head. But I stayed calm. Years of defusing online security breaches taught me how to de-escalate. I pulled out my phone and hit the emergency connect to our door camera system. I'd installed 4 internal cams, 2, front porch, living room, hallway, and kitchen, each recording 24/7 to the cloud. "Perfect," I said. "Let's show the cops the footage when they get here." The police arrived in 10 minutes. 2 cruisers. One officer, Officer Kendrick, had responded to our home before when our porch camera caught someone stealing packages. I saw a flicker of recognition when he stepped out. Loretta launched into her story. "He barged in. I feared for my life. This house has been reclaimed under HOA Article 9. I sent 3 notices. They ignored them. Officer Kendrick blinked. Ma'am, the HOA has been dissolved. There is no Article 9. Well then, she huffed. Someone's going to jail today. He looked at me. Mr. Matthews, can you verify you live here? I handed over my driver's license, our property deed, and a digital access log showing smart lock entries. Then I handed him my phone with the footage. Loretta entering with a spare key she shouldn't have had, walking through like she owned it, ordering movers and drinking my bourbon. Officer Kendrick watched it all. His partner, Officer Grayson, muttered, "Unbelievable." Loretta was arrested on the spot for trespassing, attempted unlawful eviction, and false police report. She screamed about community rights and sovereignty laws as they read her Miranda rights. It was surreal. Later we learned she had made copies of our front door key from a locksmith friend, using a photo she took of it at a neighborhood barbecue. The locksmith lost his license. She'd also filed fake HOA notices with city code enforcement, but they'd been dismissed weeks earlier. She just never stopped pretending. Neighbors were shocked. Some even apologized for ever supporting Loretta in prior HOA days. The story went viral on our local subreddit, and someone shared the police footage synced with our door cam video. Camille and I talked about pressing charges, but we settled on a restraining order and community service. We didn't want to destroy her life, we just wanted her out of ours. She now spends weekends cleaning graffiti at the skate park she once tried to ban. A few weeks later, I posted a sign near the porch. Movie camera, live footage streaming to cloud, enter with respect. Because now we know entitled people may write their own rules, but they can't edit the recordings.